I'm with Habibis.
Oh, you're a Habibi.
I wasn't then, but I am now.
Okay, okay.
But I just wanted to know if you guys are aware of the new legislation they're trying to push.
What's this legislation?
They want to up the charge of attempted murder of a government employee from 30 months and $5,000 to 200 months and $30,000.
Wait. Say that again?
They want to up attempted murder of a government employee to each time. Right now it's 30 months, $5,000. They want to up it to 200 months and $30,000 per charge.
Wait,
also,
that's for each one? So if you get like 10, it's 10x that?
Right. So the mass murder is still there. So if you're gonna shoot, if this goes through, you got to shoot at least 12 to get that mass murder charge because it's less.
And that's not increasing?
No, not yet. The other part of it is they're trying to include. I know right now this might benefit you guys, but trying to include any staff of the mayor. So for example, you know, Rissa's a bestie. You shoot at Rissa, you get that charge, even if you're at war with them.
Wait, hold on.
You're countering a bank truck.
Wait, so if you shoot 10 cops...
I think it's 12 was what I was told. I don't know that.
So if you shoot 10 cops, it's 2,000 months and a 300k fine.
Yes.
What?
But if you shoot 12, it's like 200 months and a 60k fine.
Yes. But this hasn't gone through. It just got posted, I guess, earlier today by both mayors.
By both mayors?
Both mayors. And like I said, you know, you do a bank truck against Rissa, you get caught, you get that charge. So it is able to be contested. I'm trying to get the word out so people, you know, make their opinions on it and hopefully contest it. And, you know, we can vote on it.
How do we contest it?
I don't know any of that shit. But, you know, I just figured get the word out, get people to start looking into it. You get 3 days.
Stupid things I've ever heard in my life. Thanks for letting us know. You say your name was River?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah,
it's all on the docket thingy.
It's on the
so
docket?
If you want to look at it closer. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Bye.
So River from Habibi MC just called me and said there's legislation that they're trying to push. It's not been pushed yet, but they're trying to push it, where they're increasing the time and fine on attempted murder of a government employee.
200, 300k on you. Like
Michael, should we recalculate this? So if you shoot 10 cops down after a meth run, how many meth runs do you have to do to successfully make your money back?
Yeah,
is that 8 meth runs? Yo, is you stupid?
What are you talking about?
What the is this new legislation you're trying to push?
Which one?
The cop shooting one.
What's wrong with it?
30k per cop? Are you like high?
That's not it.
That's literally how it's just been described to me. So unless the person described to me is stupid.
Who described it to you?
I'm not gonna say who described it to me. Explain it then.
It's probably because the dollar's bricks.
Explain it then. Explain it then.
Well, no, you don't call me and chat to me like that. Speak to your Los Santos County mayor, and I'm sure they'll be happy to explain it to you. So don't chat to me like that. Have a good rest of your day. If you want to call me again,
I'll see you soon then.
If you want to call me again, be my guest. But there's no need to just be screaming.
I called you. You didn't even answer the phone.
Yeah, because I was I was busy.
It's good to see the power gets to some people's head, man.
Yeah, power.
I'm hearing some whispers, Junior, and they're not good.
About what?
200 months a cop body and $30,000 fine. There's no way you signed off on that.
We pulled it because it was a clerical error. It's meant to be gang-related shooting. We pulled it. Don't worry about it.
Wait. That's still crazy though. Wait, 200 months per person in a gang-related shooting?
No, it's not per person. It's for the charge gang-related shooting.
So there was a paperwork error?
Yes.
What the Wait, so explain it. There's now, so it's not, okay, listen, you man. Apparently, there's a paperwork error. It's not about the cops. The issue is about gang-related. So a gang-related shooting is now 200 months and 30k.
So how come on a docket it says...
Because we just it was a clerical error.
So the mayors are stupid.
No, it's just a mistake, James. It's quite a long effort writing legislation. You ever done it before?
Obviously not.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing, and like it's the sort of thing. The way the legislation was wrote, it was just written wrong. It was just clerical error with that.
Who pushed to increase? Who pushed to increase gang related?
Los Santos County Mayor.
Razzle.
Yep. This was his legislative piece, right? He signed. I co-signed onto it. Said, can you co-sign on it?
Because with possessions, that means basically you're at war and you don't get robbed. You're getting max sentence every time you go down and get arrested.
Okay. What do you think it should be?
I think it's fine how it is.
I mean, what was it before that?
I think people that don't arrest it don't realize how long jail time is already.
If you want me to remove my signature onto it, I can, but it's already been pulled, and it'll be resubmitted later this week.
I would try and get that reduced. Like the fine is one thing, but like that literally means every bank truck, every war, every money run robbery, every like little thing that has two gangs involved, you're gonna get max sentence if you have a gun on you.
How much?
It would be different if they didn't try and push gang related for everything.
See, I don't know these things. You know what I mean?
They push gang related for bank trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's like 3 bank trucks a day and everyone who gets caught from that with a gun on them gets max sentence, that's crazy. I would listen. I would. At the end of the day, money is makeable. 30k fine. Who gives a? That's calm. I would try to get that time lowered to like 100.
What is it now, Junior? Can you check on a thing?
It's 100 months now.
Yeah, see it. Because if you gotta think, right? That's 100 months, but go check what the time is for a class 2.
Then you've got your hot gun charges if you got a hot gun as well.
Yeah. Criminal
I'd say a
possession.
solid 75% of the
50.
time, if you get caught for something like a bank truck, you're getting max time. Would you agree, Maeve?
So, sorry, say that again.
As someone that processes people, if you arrest someone and they've had a shootout with another gang for a bank truck, they're already getting max time like 75% of the time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Are you guys for or against it?
Against it. We don't think that.
I think the fine's fine. I think it's the time that's the issue.
Crazy, yeah.
Because it just means a lot of the day-to-day crime you see is, you know, 2 gangs clashing heads, which then means it's a lot of gang related. If it's baseline 200 months on purely a gang related, any like gang on gang crime that takes place in a day will just be max sentence, which obviously, as we all know, is like daily.
You mind if I pull Junior's side for a second? Because I got to run to a court thing, and then I just need him for 2 minutes.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes, boss.
Can you move the cars, guys? You gotta pull them.
Yeah.
Hang on, that was a crazy clerical error.
I honestly don't think it'd be as bad if it was 200 months, 30,000. If cops didn't try and pull like or push for gang related for everything.
Yeah.
Is it pretty much every bank truck, every?
Yeah, it is.
Like any little thing that happens between 2 gangs, even like say even on bank truck, it's gang related plus the bank truck.
And I'm more talking about like, say we did a bank truck, another gang was just like circling the area. Say we shot like 20 bullets towards that other gang and then they dipped when the cops came. We would definitely still get charged with gang-related shooting there.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the gang-related shooting, yeah, I don't think the problem is with the time or fine. It's the inconsistency of the cops. Because
that as well.
If you have a fine of 30k and 200 months, that's fine if every single criminal receives the same thing. But what will happen is there'll be a cop that has a good relationship with some criminals. They'll catch them at a gang-related shooting. They won't have a gun on them, so they'll go, I'm going to let you walk. But then that could happen to someone else, and they get 200 months and a 30k fine. You know what I mean? If this happens to absolutely everyone, it's not that peak. But it doesn't. Never does. Never has.
The cops are some of the most inconsistent people I've ever seen in my life. even like not even with that, with like, say, you know, say there's like 10 people down, and there's one person up from both sides for like over a shootout. I guarantee, you know, from a Manor perspective, if we pulled up, well, I pulled up to try and save someone the other day, right? And I got batoned by 2 people at the same time while someone else was pointing a taser at me. Yeah, I've seen, you know, without saying names, I've seen someone from another gang individually pull in 5 times and save one person each time, and I think they got hit with a baton maybe 3 times throughout the whole process.
Okay.
There's just never any consistency, which is what sparks a lot of the anger towards the PD. Well, I don't even know if anger is the right word.
I mean,
like...
I was speaking to Frost about this yesterday, right? Do you feel that there's just a lack of communication on both sides? Like, I was speaking to one of my boys yesterday, right? And they went, yeah, I'm probably going to go shoot Jimbo today. I'm like, oh, why do you want to shoot Jimbo? Apparently, he was like being a bit of a dickhead at one of the banks they were trying to hit or something, right? And I was saying, yeah, okay, but why don't you just, you know, go and have a conversation with the guy? But, like, respectfully, you're going 311, have a conversation with someone, and it just never goes anywhere. Like,
You know who the worst person for that is? Ventura.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how many times I've tried speaking to that guy because you feel like he's pretty high up? The guy just says, you're unlucky. Like, it's like it's a voice line. It's like it's not even him saying it. He just got it on a voice line and he just plays it.
Like, I feel if there was, like, better communication amongst criminals and the PD, we'd be in such a better space, I'll be perfectly honest, because there's so many times where you guys have probably been pissed off by a cop on one of the decisions they made, and if there's just that open line of communication, then things would be a lot better. Maybe it's just me.
You know who's been good for it though? I don't know how much control you have over BCSO, but Declan Crane, that guy, he was one of the people that was like batoning me too at the same time, but he literally went out his way to have like an hour conversation, like after the fact, on why it happened, on like why it probably wouldn't happen again, as far as he can do. And he said he's gonna like look into it and everything and actually try and take action, which I don't know if that's happened after the fact, but the fact that he took the time out of his day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you feel like you've been over, like, calm, but I think you at least deserve to know why that situation happened. Like, that I think is such a big thing, and a lot of cops just kind of go, yeah, no, can't be asked, gonna go chase someone else instead, and it's just like, fuck me, you can like spend like your whole day just trying to get in touch with these guys to figure out what actually happened over something, and it can just cause just so many more issues.
I've always said, I said this to Brian Knight, I used to have lots of conversations with Brian Knight about like PD and shit. The thing is that sometimes cops don't realize is like, if something goes wrong, they'll say to the crim, oh, you just need to come and speak to the police. You need to understand, yeah, criminals and cops are not friends. They will not be friends. In no world do they exist as friends, because we live our life to go against the other one, right? So like, if you get over, it shouldn't be just go talk to the cops and sort it out. No, the government just needs to come up with like a middle ground. Because I feel like what happens with every mayor is, right, they put in a system, they speak to the cops for an hour and a half, they put in a system to help them. They then speak to crims for an hour and a half, they'll put in a system to help them. Then they'll speak to another cop, put in a system to help them. And it's just like constantly trying to appease both sides than trying to find a middle ground. Yeah,
and I don't know what is that middle ground. But I just feel there's just not that open line of communication. It just causes so many issues, and people just get so pissed off over it.
I'll be real though, I feel like there's actually decent communication from certain cops to crims, like during wars and stuff. Like we had McNulty like reach out to us and say, look, we've warned Hydra, we've warned Jews, next time you fight you're all going to prison. But then the next day we put Hydra down and they all walked out of hospital after getting arrested.
And that would have been because McNulty wasn't on duty, because again there's just no consistency whatsoever.
I don't think there's a communication between us and them. It's more like a lack of communication between them.
Yeah.
That just then fucks us over.
Like you can hear from one side, like one officer saying, yeah, this is how we're running it, and then the next day they're not around, and then it's a totally different system. You guys feel like you've been fucked over, right?
Like the amount of times we saw Hydra walk out of the hospital after being taken to the hospital by cops. But the first time we got taken to hospital by cops, we got arrested.
Yeah, there is. But how do you think that you can solve that inconsistency?
I mean, I feel like that's not really for us to solve. I feel like
Yeah, it's more on
that's an in-house thing for them.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, you got so many like different situations every day, right? I think it's quite tricky to often keep that consistency, in my opinion.
No, I understand like 1 or 2 fuck-ups, but they genuinely walked out like 3 times and never got arrested.
Okay. I mean, then that's just on high command, then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, legislation. I genuinely thought it was a safe thing. Of like Michael told me, yeah, spoken to Speedy, spoken to loads of groups about it. Yep, said it's good sign. I'm like, okay, you know, it's just kind of like a, yeah, no problems. But
by loads of groups, do you mean gangs?
yeah,
You see, I think he might just be having you on, to be honest. Because I don't think any of us have heard anything about that. And let's be
I
honest.
don't think anyone would have signed. I don't think anyone
Yeah,
would agree.
let's be honest. If you're gonna speak to gangs, I feel like you're gonna speak to like us, besties, Hydra, like Habibis. So I feel like if we haven't heard about it, he's got to be capping.
okay.
So I'm just like, why would we agree to like go to prison for longer and get fined more?
Yeah.
Like, we've not actually heard a single thing about it.
Fuck's sake. Right, okay. I'll try and speak to him about it and say what the crack is. But yeah, I'll get him to if he won't pick up my phone, I'll put a state announcement myself saying the axe been pulled.
Good man.
Yeah. Not gone to my head just yet, James.
I never know. Never know. What's your tune?
Give
You're
it-
talking to me on the phone, bitch.
Yeah,
I'll pull up in person.
Shut up.
You're lucky.
Right.
You're lucky, Sparky. Calm me down. Yeah, that's mad. A clerical error, you know. That's what I mean, though, bro. Because imagine imagine everyone saw that and just accepted it, as if they would have looked at it themselves and been like, "Oh, we've had an error there." No, they would have just
I
pushed
started
it.
working sushi store, me, bro.
I mean, I don't give a because I'm in debt anyway. But it's just gonna other people over.
How are they gonna say, "Oh yeah, we've spoken to the gangs of the city"? Bro, I feel like I can speak for us, besties, and Hydra. Not a single one of us is gonna agree to having more fines and more time.
Yeah. Oh no, motherfucker's tripping.
I don't know how he's pulled that out of his ass.
Oh no, either Junior's playing us or Junior's getting played.